Good morning, everyone. I would like to request all to kindly rise for the National Anthem of Uae. Respected Founder, President Sir, His Excellency Abdullah Saleh, Under Secretary for Foreign Trade and Industry, Ministry of Economy, UAE, Muhammad Abdullah, Managing Director, Dubai International Academic City and Dubai Knowledge Park, Jamal Al-Sharif, Respected Founder President Sir, His Excellency Abdullah Saleh, Under Secretary for Foreign Trade and Industry, Ministry of Economy, UAE, Muhammad Abdullah, Managing Director, Dubai International Academic City and Dubai Knowledge Park, Jamal Al-Sharif, Chairman, Dubai Film and TV Commission, Managing Director, Dubai Studio City, Dr. Silva Murthy, Director General, AMITY Directorate of Science and Innovation, Mr. Ajit Chauhan, Chairman, AMITY University Online, India, Dr. Ajit Nagpal, Chairman, AMITY Middle East, Dr. Wajahat Hussain, CEO, AMITY Middle East, Dr. N. Ramachandran, Pro-Vice Chancellor, AMITY University, Dubai, Dr. S.N. Singh, Vice Chancellor, MMUT India and Chair IEEE India Council, eminent scientists and professors from the UAE and abroad, fellow colleagues from AMITY University, Noida and Dubai campuses, and DS students. On behalf of AMITY University, Dubai, it is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019, being jointly organized by AMITY Institute of Information Technology, Noida, and AMITY University, Dubai. AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence aims to bring together leading academic scientists, researchers, and research scholars to exchange and share their experiences and research results on artificial intelligence and machine learning. This conference will provide a platform to learn proven case studies and success stories across industries, risks and potentials of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and soft computing. The conference plays the role of main axis to bridge the gap between two global knowledge antipodes, the academia and the industry. The conference would be of immense benefit to management, researchers, academicians, industry, and participants from technical institutes, R&D organizations, and students working in the field of artificial intelligence. I would like to request Pro-Vice Chancellor, AMITY University, Dubai, Dr. N. Ramachandran, to kindly welcome our guests.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Respected Founder President Sir, Honorable Chancellor, His Excellency Abdullah Al Saleh, Under Secretary, Foreign Trade and Industry at UAE Ministry of Economy, Mr. Mohammed Abdullah, MD of Dubai International Academic City and President of Dubai Institute of Design and Innovation, Mr. Ajit Chauhan, Chairman AMITY Online Education, Dr. Selvamurthy, President AMITY Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, Dr. Ajit Nagpal, Chairman AMITY Middle East, Dr. Wajahat Hussain, CEO AMITY Middle East, Professor Sunil Kumar Khatri, Conference Chair AMITY International Conference on Artificial Intelligence, scientists from different countries, speakers, delegates, and my dear students. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this international conference. With a rich profile of speakers, delegates, participants, and papers of high quality selected for presentation, this conference, covering contemporary topics that are of interest to scholars and practitioners in various domains of artificial intelligence, is organized at a time when the UAE has crossed important milestones in artificial intelligence. It is worth mentioning that the UAE government has demonstrated its commitment to pilot several initiatives to harness the potential of artificial intelligence to the benefit, happiness, and well-being of the community at large. As early as October 2017, the UAE government launched the UAE Strategy for Artificial Intelligence, all of which has been yielding positive results and making imprints that shall be remembered forever. This conference is also important to higher education sector, industry, and entrepreneurs across the world in order to identify and absorb the ongoing global developments. AMITY University has embarked on an ambitious plan, Education 4.0, to be well aligned with the Industry 4.0, with an objective to prepare graduates to respond to emerging challenges and to create new opportunities, bringing together ongoing evolutions in disruptive technologies, artificial intelligence, blockchain, machine learning, cloud computing, big data, all of which are essential for future graduates. On this important occasion, AMITY Dubai, along with AMITY University, our home campus, pledges to contribute to the research across the world. We pledge this day, in another year from now, we will have 10% of the research that is contributed from the UAE. We pledge to contribute 1% of the contribution to research that is happening all over the world. Thanks to all professors, scientists, scholars, and doctoral students who have traveled from different countries to attend this conference. We are sure you will enjoy your stay in Dubai. To all first-time visitors, there are several must-see places that you will enjoy visiting. I'm sure you will carry pleasant memories of Dubai and UAE in addition to scholarly discussion, research initiatives, and networking opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Established in 2000, AMITY Institute of Information Technology, Noida, which is the integral part of AMITY University, Uttar Pradesh, is a center of excellence for quality education in information technology with special focus on emerging trends. It conducts path-breaking and innovative research in various spheres, which has been facilitated by various centers of excellence. Faculties are encouraged to write quality research papers, books, and file patents. Their research programs are supported by high-tech laboratories which act as ideal training grounds for budding professionals and allow students to experiment and gain practical knowledge. An outstanding scientist and fellow IETE, Professor Dr. Sunil Kumar Khatri is working as Director for AMITY Institute of Information Technology and Additional Director for AMITY Directorate of Engineering and Technology at AMITY University, UP, Noida, India. He is also Secretary in Society for Reliability Engineering, Quality and Operations Management, Convener, MDC and Member IEEE UP Section India Executive Council, past Vice Chairman of CSI Noida Chapter, and Honorary Member in Governing Council of Delhi Chapter 3E Innovation Foundation. Honored by several awards and listed in Mercury's Who's Who USA continuously for the last 6 years, he has also been conferred with Honorary Visiting Professorship by Data Analytics Institute, University of Technology, Sydney, Australia. He has organized more than 40 international, national conferences, workshops, training programs, and was involved in various international national conferences in Dubai, China, Korea, UAE, Vietnam, Bangladesh, and Serbia, apart from India. His areas of research include software reliability and testing, data analytics, and pattern recognition. I would now like to request Dr. Sunil Kumar Khatri to kindly deliver the inaugural welcome address.
Today is a wonderful day, and it's my pleasure to be here welcoming the delegates, speakers on this occasion of inaugural function of this AMITY International Conference on Artificial Intelligence. I'd like to thank all the eminent guests on the dais, speakers, authors who have came across the world, and it is because of all of you that we succeed in organizing, and you all have motivated us to go for this conference. UAE has come up with its strategy for AI in 2017, and that's time when Founder President had asked us that we should now do much activities, vibrancy should be there in the area of artificial intelligence. And to start with, we should have events, conferences, workshop, a Center for Excellence in AI, a research group across the world in AI, and that is because of him that we all are sitting here, and he is the reason and the motive behind and the motivation behind organizing this conference. So first of all, I like all to join hands to thank Sir that it is because of you that we are here for this conference, and also it is because of you that we are having in this wonderful campus of AMITY Dubai, a lovely campus, and I hope that all who are staying here and the authors who are staying outside but attending this conference are enjoying this wonderful campus. This conference has invited great participation. More than 475 papers have been submitted for the conference in area of AI. And looking into an international conference which is not in India, operating from there, and to get that participation is very encouraging. And I like to thank and request all to join hand for yourself for submitting the papers and making this conference a wonderful conference. Across these 3 days of the conference, we have more than 35 speakers, industry panel discussions. We have also open house discussions for schools, and also an opportunity for a brainstorming session where we are going to deliberate. Founder President always says that there are so many conferences across the world, but we want to make everything a event. Whatever we do should be different, and that is how AMITY stands. AMITY is always known as a research and innovation-driven university, and it is not just because of the name it is there, it is also by the acts. We believe in acts and deeds rather than words only. And that's how, that it is only because of his idea that we at AMITY have directorates, not only faculties and deans, but also directorates. We have Directorate of Engineering and Technology, Directorate of Science and Technology, Directorate of Management, who have to focus completely on the research perspective, because that is what Founder says, that at AMITY we should live and breathe, that research has to be with us, with all of us, and among the way we think with each other and talk to each other. He always says that there are so many conferences across the world, but people come, go, and there's nothing that much outcome. He says that whatever we do, it has to be outcome-driven, outcome-oriented, and that is why in every event that we do, it is not only to have the people, but also deliberate that what we can take further from it, and to ensure also that down the line, maybe 6 months, a year later, what has been the outcome of that. So that is our responsibility, sir, and Founder, sir. we like to commit to you that this is just a start in terms of the event. By the time next conference on AI will be there, you will see the wonderful results coming out of it. So again, I request all of you to give a big thunderous applause for our founder president, sir. AMITY never gets satisfied with what they do because they want to do something outstanding, and that is the reason AMITY believes that we had to be number one in the world. People may believe, may not believe at some point of time, but with the time going on, they are seeing the change that we are going to do, what AMITYians are, what AMITY is, what the philosophy, what the vision of our founder president, and the mission, and how our dynamic, vibrant leader in our chancellor, Dr. Atul Chand, is taking forward. In his absence here, sir is willing to be here. He had a meeting in London, but he had given his blessings today morning to all of you and to us as organizers. Can we have a big round of applause for our Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Atul Chand, who is behind this campus of AMITY, Dubai. AMITY is not only in education, which is in personal nature, but also online. And with the dynamic leadership and vibrant leadership of Ajit sir, we are here. It's a blessing for us, sir, that you are here today at AMITY University Online. He is making a sea of changes because it is under his only dynamic leadership. We have been under Pan-African project, only project where the only private university from India, apart from other government institutions, have joined hand to work on a big project for South African different places. And in fact, more than 38 countries were there initially who are part of us, apart from total 80%, more than 80% students have been catered only through AMITY. Sir is the best judge to tell us more about it. But yes, I can say with proud that it's a privilege to be part of AMITY and you all to join us here. And I hope that this is going to be a wonderful conference. You all will have a wonderful stay. And also, we will take something away from here. When we will meet next time, we can say that this is what has been deliberated and this is what we are planning to do and what has been outcome. I'd like to thank my speakers who have been there, and they have been my dear friends sitting here who have been coming to us all the time, every year. Love you all, and all my delegates, my team, support team, because with AIIT and ATPC joining hand together, working out, because we have members from AIIT and ATPC both here, definitely we had tried to put our best foot forward, make you stay comfortable, and on top of all, I'd like to thank all of you also to join hands for the AMITY Dubai, the way they have hosted us and taking care of us. Please join me and in thanking AMITY University Dubai, the way they have really wonderfully. In fact, today I was talking to Chancellor Sir, and he had also said that I hope that your stay of all the people at AMITY Dubai is wonderful. We are going to confer 4 honorary professorships during this conference, 3 today in the inaugural function and 1 in the valedictory. I'd like to thank all the honorary professors who are going to be on board, and because they are now going to be part of AMITY fraternity, AMITY family, we use a word as an AMITYian. We would be happy to have you and love to see you all again in the coming conferences. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Khatri, for your insightful inaugural address. As a Director, Cloud Applications Strategy and Business Development, Anand Subramanian works for Oracle Corporation and spearheads efforts to create awareness for software as service in the market via targeted closed group events aimed at helping business stakeholders understand and appreciate the value of SaaS. Mr. Anand is an experienced IT professional with over 21 years of experience in varied geographies. He has worked across a variety of business domains: ERP, HCM, CRM, enterprise architecture, program management, business development and strategy, and in various industry segments such as telecom, banking, airlines, public sector. He is also the winner of the prestigious Oracle President's Cup. I would now like to request Mr. Anand Subramaniam to give the first inaugural lecture at AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019.
Morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see such a big audience here, and thank you for the guests who are on the dais. While I was sitting here, I was wondering why AI has become so popular in the last 2-3 years, right? As academicians, you know that research has been going on for a long time. I think it was 50, 60 years ago that AI started as a research area. My belief and what we see in the industry is that today there's a lot of data that is available for us for AI to improve. That is the reason today you see a lot more attention being given, not just in academia, but in the industry towards AI and AI-related applications. My experience with my customers has been that customers are now beginning to use a lot of IoT, which means that there are a lot of sensors that are being utilized in industry. All these sensors are creating a lot of data. And AI is beginning to take off using the data to create some applications. We are beginning to see a lot of interesting application of AI in the industry, and I'm very happy to see that 460 papers have been presented here on AI. I think as an industry, we can always utilize the research and development that you're doing to ensure that we bring more important applications of those technologies in our daily lives. If you see AI, I think all of us experience it in our daily life in terms of algorithms that are being shown on Facebook. We have a lot of algorithms on Google. These are the applications of AI that are impacting us in our daily life. And exactly the same thing is happening in the industry as well. I speak to customers in a lot of countries. I speak to public sector. I speak to big areas like NEOM, for example, in Saudi, where you find that technocrats are on the board of directors for smart cities. Smart cities are improving, developing, and you see here in Dubai, the leadership has announced that we will go paperless by 2021 or 2020, right? What it really means is that governments are becoming digital. Governments are beginning to capture a lot of data which is available in a digital form, and all these things will lead to more application of AI. It's interesting to point out here that Dubai government has started a project about a year and a half, which is called Dubai Data. So all the data about citizens is being collected so that they can be used to improve the well-being of citizens. So you will have data related to health situation of all the citizens so that you can start to apply research to improve the well-being. So there is a lot of things that we see in our region. We see it in Middle East, we see it in Africa, where every company is trying to make all the available data digital so that AI can be applied on that. In conclusion, there is a lot of demand that is going to come in the next 2 to 3 years for data scientists, for people who work on AI. So I encourage all of you to take courses, get certified in AI, so that we and the industry can benefit from those inputs from academics. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. On behalf of Oracle, I thank AMITY University for this chance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Ashok Kumar is a seasoned leader with more than 30 years of experience in the educational sector across the globe. He is the recipient of Best Principals Award in 2001 and National Award for Best Teacher in 2002, given by then President of India. As Chief Executive Officer of Indian High School Dubai, which has more than 10,000 students, Dr. Kumar has led the school to an outstanding rating by the KHDA for 6 consecutive academic years. I would now like to request Dr. Ashok Kumar to give the second inaugural lecture at AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019 on Disruptions in Education, the Rahal Program.
Esteemed Dr. Chauhan, Your Excellencies, guests on the dais, my friends, scientists from all over the world. I'm part of Dubai. I'm part of Dubai's program. When I say I use it very plurally, that the children of Dubai, the children of school are part of Dubai's program. His Highness has started 10x program, that is what should each department should look like in future, and under which they have started Rahal, which means traveler. And in that traveler program, the Indian High School has partnered, and we have come out with a very prestigious program of 3.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 6. Now keep on guessing the mathematics. 3.5 plus 1.5 is how does it make it 6? On 1.5 day, what was missing in the education, because education was designed during Industrial Revolution, which was more of a process production. This period, thank you very much. Here is a grading, go home. There was no well-being, no happiness, no futuristic thought. In 1.5 days, we are going to develop more of an emotional quotient. In 1.5 days, we are going to develop more of well-being, physical activities, and partnerships. Today, that ambitious program will be launched on 1st of April, and it will be running for 1 year as a pilot to improve upon. While I speak to you, I come on behalf of the children of Dubai that let your programs, these scientists, come to Dubai. And we take Dubai and Dubai's program to your campuses. That is, I would be writing, I have a database of all the scientists, I would be writing on behalf of Indian High School and Rahal program that those who would like to bring their work to our campus or our work to their campus. So you cannot physically pick up South Africa or UK or US and bring it over here. Bring your work. We take Dubai to your campuses through our students because Professor just now said, you need people at workforce, but you need to prepare students to be ready for that workforce. So I'm talking at that grassroots level, and I look forward for your cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Sri Nivas Singh is the Vice Chancellor of Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur. He is the Chair of IEEE India Council. He is Fellow of Institution of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Indian National Academy of Engineering, the Institution of Engineering and Technology UK, and life member of Indian Society of Continuing Education Program. He has done PhD in Electrical Power Systems and MTech in Electrical Power Systems from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. He has more than 30 years of experience, including industry and academics. Dr. Singh's research interest includes power system restructuring, deregulation, wind and solar power dynamics, distributed generation, AI applications in power systems. I would now like to request Dr. Nivas Singh to give third inaugural lecture at AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019.
Good morning to all of you. It's a wonderful morning. The people sitting on the dais and all this respected people sitting on the dais, various speakers of the dais, students and the dear colleagues. I represent basically from IEEE. No doubt yesterday I gave the talk on AICAI. I started my work on the AI when I was doing PhD in 1990s. Then it was very at the nascent stage, and I found that it may not be good for my applications because the applications are at that time it was growing. And then I left for a few years, and finally again I landed to the AI applications. Now the world is for this. Always I believe this why the conference. Always I ask the question. The conferences are the platform where we get networking and knowledge. The networking may be your social networking or academic networking, and knowledge may be your social knowledge or academic knowledge. So this is the only platform which we enrich in all the aspects. We discuss each other, we meet each other, and also we try to see who is doing what. Normally a person who is doing the research in the room, always he thinks he is the great person in this world, but once he listens other, then he realizes, oh, there are many people in the world, those are doing good research. IEEE is a part, the platform which provides the platform, where basically I'm very much associated from IEEE Uttar Pradesh section, and also very much associated with the AMITY University, although in the Uttar Pradesh there are the three universities of AMITY. One is the Noida, Greater Noida, and the Lucknow campuses. but I am very much associated with the Noida campus, and many, many times I have gone, because most of the very excellent conferences are held in the AMITY University Noida campus. This is my first visit to Dubai campus, and you can see most of the active volunteers, they are from the AMITY University Noida campus. And it is a good platform where the Region 10 and the Region 8, that is the UAE IEEE section, and the Uttar Pradesh section are coming jointly and doing a good conference, which is on AICAI. Basically, I also represent this chairman of because India has 11 sections, including Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Bangalore, Gujarat, Bombay, many, many sections. So I am chairing from this year for 2 years, and we have to have the IEEE should give the platform for all this, our young researchers, others to go for the conferences, to sit and discuss. Even though in December, very different conference we hold in AMITY campus, Noida, about the innovation and the leadership. And that was, again, it was different altogether. And I found most of the industry people were connected with the academic people. Most of these type of conferences, if you find, mostly the academic people sit. But that conference was totally different, and our idea was totally different, to bring the industry and the academics on the same platform so that we can see some fruitful, the research can go and transfer to the industry. And this was very successful. And again, I thank to Chauhanji for allowing and to hold. And this event was jointly organized by IIIT Allahabad, IIT Kanpur, MIT Gorakhpur, and AMITY University Dubai, this AMITY University Noida campus. Sir, it is really, I can say, in the UP, there is a 25% conference are held in the AMITY universities in the Uttar Pradesh. That is another marvelous. Every year, 4 to 5. Many people are, and you find that thousands of conferences are held even though Region 10 and the Region 8. But the quality, but the interaction, but the knowledge sharing, that is the great that is happening in the AMITY campus. Because I always attend, I have met many times, and I found 30, 40, even though other countries people are coming and they're discussing and giving the keynote lecture. That is the beauty of the conferences. Otherwise, the sitting only and discussing and presenting the paper is not should be the theme of the conferences. So with all, I believe, this is my first visit, as I said, for the Dubai campus, and I met many stalwarts, those are working in the artificial intelligence. And I found this, most of the lectures are so fruitful, although the time was very short, because the time is short for everybody, because everyone is busy, but it is very useful to, again, enhance our research. I hope this conference will give you to something takeaway at the end of tomorrow. And again, you will have in contact, as IEEE means, that's connecting the people, and technology for humanities. So these things are basically always in the behind the scene of the tagline of the IEEE, and hope that will be benefit. And this is, I think, again, I wish the organizer to further continue the similar type of conferences. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Siddharth Maheshwari is director at Careers of Tomorrow at AMITY Online. He has developed proven products and processes using technology that at scale help train the professionals and reduce the industry academic talent gap. Mr. Siddharth is also a computer science engineer and a graduate from Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, having experience in education sector, working towards emerging technologies focused in data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and blockchain. I would like to request Mr. Siddharth to give the 4th inaugural lecture at AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019. He will talk on artificial intelligence and careers of future.
Good morning, respected Honorable Founder President Sir, distinguished guests on the dais, respected scholars and dear students. It is my honor indeed to be present in a gathering that's changing the humanities' behavior for tomorrow. Everything is going to change, right from how we work to how we live, and right from how we do businesses to how we actually study. Everything is going to change in future. And the key growth driver for this fourth industrial revolution is machine learning and AI. Ladies and gentlemen, the machine learning and AI concepts are not very new. But what has changed significantly over the decades is two primary factors. One, the computational power. Today, we can compute any algorithm, any regression model in just few seconds. And that, mixed with the data availability, which I say a good data, with every country moving to a digital economy standards, has significantly helped products across the industries to be developed on artificial intelligence. Let's take an example. Today, scientists are using artificial intelligence to diagnose illness as retinopathy, diabetic retinopathy, which is one of the world's major cause of blindness. But if it is predicted early, it can be cured completely. And you would be happy to know that machine learning is able to do that and offer vision to the millions. This is the impact of the technology that we are heading to. Not just this, whether we are driving a car, to whether our businesses, sales forecasting, to our front-end operations, to our back-end operations, we are all impacted by artificial intelligence. Welcome to the era of artificial intelligence. At AMITY University, we have always been ahead of what industry demands so that we can train the workforce of the future. And as today, we are training thousands of scientists, professors, scholars, hedge fund managers, people from the stock markets to learn machine learning and AI through our 500+ learning hours of comprehensive content that make sure that from scratch to developing very complex models, the people can learn, the professors and the students can learn artificial intelligence from anywhere around the world. Under a vertical, we say Careers of Tomorrow, AMITY Online, and the able leadership of Mr. Ajit Chauhan sir. As technology has no regional boundaries, it is like a river that flows from anywhere to any place. And hence, we have partnered with global research universities like Harvard, Cornell, Wharton, Arizona State to offer these content and the programs together to give our learners a perspective that's truly global. Ladies and gentlemen, as today we are in a gathering of esteemed scholars who are presenting their papers today, we would like to invite you to come and share your learnings and your knowledge with us and take it across the globe and help create the better future for the generations to come. Because the next generations will be the one who will be truly impacted by AI. We are just in a transition and a disruptive phase. The actual implication of AI will happen to the next generation. And we have to build technology responsibly to make sure they have a better future. With this, I thank you everyone, and it's been truly an honor to be present in front of every one of you today. I look forward discussing it more in details. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Siddharth. Honorary professorships are conferred on individuals whose academic contribution to the subject domain are of high academic distinction and are not members of the university staff. AMITY University has a glorious tradition of conferring honorary professorships with the objective of strengthening affiliation with the university in order to further research collaborations. Today, we are proud and pleased to award honorary professorships to distinguished academicians, Dr. Jiadi, Dr. Valeria Pascucci, and Dr. Alok Chaudhary, who are present amongst us. Dr. Jiadi received BS and MS degrees from Tsinghua University, China in 1997 and 2000 respectively. He completed his PhD in electrical engineering at the University of Central Florida in 2004. He joined the Computer Science and Computer Engineering Department of the University of Arkansas as an assistant professor in fall 2004, where he is now a professor and 21st Century Research Leadership Chair. His research area is asynchronous integrated circuit design and hardware security. His Trustable Logic Circuit Design Lab has been sponsored by various federal agencies and industries for over $8 million in the past 14 years. Dr. Giardi has published 1 book and over 100 papers on technical journals and conferences. He also has 5 US patents. Dr. Giardi is a senior member of IEEE and an elected member of the National Academy of Inventors. It is with utmost respect that AMITY University confers the title of honorary professorship upon Dr. Giardi. Requesting Dr. Giardi to please share a few words with us.
Well, thank you. It's my true honor to be here and receive this honorary professorship. And I'm very impressed by AMITY University, the event, and the conference. I believe there will be many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. And I look forward to those. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Giardi. Dr. Valeria Pascucci is the inaugural John R. Parks Endowed Chair of the University of Utah and the founding director of the Center for Extreme Data Management Analysis and Visualization. Valeria is also a faculty of the Scientific Computing and Imaging Institute, a professor of the School of Computing, University of Utah, and lab fellow of PNNL. Before joining the University of Utah, Valeria was the data analysis group leader of the Center for Applied Scientific Computing at Center for Applied Scientific Computing at Lawrence Liverpool National Laboratory, and adjunct professor of computer science at the University of California, Davis. Valeria's research interests include big data management and analytics, progressive multi-resolution techniques in scientific visualization, discrete topology, geometric compression, computer graphics, computational geometry, and solid modeling. Dr. Valeria is the co-author of more than 200 refereed journals and conference papers, and he's an associate editor of the IEEE's Transaction on Visualization and Computer Graphics. It is with utmost respect that AMITY University confers the title of honorary professorship upon Dr. Valeria Pascucci. Requesting you, sir, to say a few words.
Well, I would just thank you, everybody. This is a great honor. I would say unexpected. And I would say that it will probably just be an incentive to prove that this will be worthwhile, and future collaborations and being part of this community will become one of my priorities. So thank you very much, and I'll certainly make sure that my future research priority will be blended as much as possible with the priority of this beautiful campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Alok Chaudhary is Henry and Isabel Dever Professor of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science and a professor at Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern University. He is the founding director of the Center of Ultra-Scale Computing and Information Security. Professor Chaudhary is a fellow of the IEEE, ACM, and AS. He is the founder, chairman, and chief scientist of 4C, which is a big data science and social media analytics company. He has served as a member of the National Academy of Science Committee on Impact of High-End Computing on Sciences on behalf of the Office of Science of the US government and various federal agencies. Dr. Alok Chaudhary has published more than 350 papers in various journals and conferences, holds multiple patents, and has graduated 30+ PhD students. It is with utmost respect that AMITY University confers the title of honorary professorship upon Dr. Alok Chaudhary. Requesting you, sir, to please say a few words.
Thank you. It's unexpected and it's a very pleasant surprise. I'm honored to be conferred this honorary professorship with AMITY. I must say, I've not been, I've not followed the progress of AMITY, but after coming here and hearing the entire story and what they have done across the globe, it's truly amazing, and it's very visionary, in my opinion, that that one would take education to such global scale. And I must commend the founder and the entire AMITY family. So I look forward to working and collaborating with many of you in the future. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Chaudhary. With an extraordinary and commendable career as a scientist, researcher, and passionate humanitarian, Dr. William Silvamurthy is leading the research and innovation initiatives at AMITY University as president of AMITY Science, Technology, and Innovation Foundation and Director General for AMITY Directorate of Science and Innovation. In a long and illustrious career at the Defense Research and Development Organization, Dr. Silvamurthy's research and development contributions in biomedical sciences have led to the development of various technologies. I would like to request Dr. Silvamurthy to kindly address the inaugural session.
The most respected, Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, who is a great visionary, who has created the AMITY universe today with 10 universities in India, 15 campuses abroad, and a man who breathes, lives innovation. So it's fortunate that such a great personality is here in this congregation of scientists, innovators, industrialists, and also excellencies sitting on the dais. This is the brainchild of Dr. Chauhan, this conference. When we were looking at what are the conferences we should hold in this calendar year, 2019, it is Dr. Chauhan who suggested artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, which are the emerging area. So the whole credit goes to Dr. Chauhan. Let's give a big hand to Dr. Chauhan. Excellencies sitting on the dais from the United Arab Emirates, we are very grateful to you, sir, for this wonderful support AMITY is receiving from the government of UAE. Whatever is AMITY today in this campus, and we want to do many more in Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, we have opened our schools. So we are extremely grateful to you, and we will live up to your expectations. With your support, blessings, we want to develop a research and innovation center here. So besides giving the education, we also want to request you to see that a research hub, innovation hub comes in our AMITY campus, Dubai, very soon, and that will integrate all the innovations happening in this campus, UAE, and also the other, virtually connecting with other experts who are here. So we are extremely grateful to you. And today, if you look at the topic which we have chosen, it is being held in a very opportune time. The first is Dubai and also UAE is celebrating this week as the week of innovation, this month as the month of innovation. India is also celebrating the whole decades, that is 2010 to 2020 as the decade of innovation. So the month of innovation and the decade of innovation coming together in this forum, this artificial intelligence, we need to bring revolutionary changes, revolutionary ideas, disruptive technologies should come out from this congregation of 40 countries who are participating in this, eminent scientists who are coming here. So we expect that in this knowledge era, this conference is going to throw up many disruptive innovations coming from this conference. Founder President, he created, how did we achieve this exponential growth today with this 170,000 students, 170,000 students, 10,000 faculties, and also 1,040 patents in the last 8 years. We have been able to file AMITY Group. It all came because of the founder president vision and also 4 missions which he created. The first mission is to connect, mission synergy of brains. So these 2 missions, if you see here all these experts who are coming today, how do you bring that synergy so that it becomes a force multiplier? So the mission connect, mission synergy, and the third very important one is mission outcome. Whatever we do in AMITY, there must be a fruitful outcome for AMITY as well as the other stakeholder who is going to partner with us. So that mission outcome brought exponential results. The last one is the mission impossible. He created 10 times research outcome and output in 2 years. He put a target, and then today we achieved that. So these are the missions which is driving AMITY today. So your partnership, all the participants who have come here from industry, from scientists, from the laboratories, academicians, is really going to contribute to this growth to human mankind. So this, what founder president was thinking, how does artificial intelligence help in human development, human enhancement? It is not to deprive the jobs, opportunities for people. It is not to create unemployment for a few section of people. It is to enhance the human potentials. It is to enhance the quality of lives. How do we use artificial intelligence and machine learning? So that is how the whole thing he is envisaging, that it is artificial intelligence for human enhancement. So that is what in all spheres, be it in food security, health security, energy security, economic security, and also environmental security, artificial intelligence is all encompassing. So the topic which has been chosen, Dr. Sunil Khatri, one of our distinguished scientists of AMITY, he has done with his team a wonderful job. Let's give a big hand to Khatri and his team. And also Abu Dhabi, our Dubai campus, here AMITY University Dubai is now 2,000 students here, and also 60 faculties. And now this number is going to be doubled in 2 years. 2020, Mr. Ramachandran, the Pro Vice Chancellor, and also the Hussain, Wajid Hussain, they have put a target. It should be doubled in 2 years. This is how the targets we set, that we will have 4,000 students and also more than about 200 the faculties over here. So this conference is important, and I would like to mention just one more sentence about the industry. We have people like Oracle, you listen to Subramaniam, and we want to tie up with The Oracle is spending today $7 billion per annum in R&D. And so we want to partner with such industries so that we will become a knowledge partner to industries. So in this brainstorming session, which we are going to have today, that we would like to identify specific areas, because here it's not just generic discussions. We would like to have concrete collaborations which should crystallize into the fruitful outcome for industry as well as AMITY. So today in the brainstorming sessions, we will look at the roadmap, what we need to do in a couple of years. We are not looking at a decade. We are not looking at 5 years. We are looking at in 2 years what we will do together. So I'm sure all the participants will have an enriching experience in the next couple of days. Tomorrow is the final day. And I'm sure that you will all carry home with the satisfaction that this conference was really fruitful to all of us. Thank you very much. Best wishes.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor today, His Excellency Abdullah Ahmad Al-Saleh, is an exceptional leader, diplomat, and master negotiator for the government of UAE, who has been instrumental in negotiating a number of trade agreements, both at regional and global levels, and continues to impart his leadership as Under-Secretary, Foreign Trade and Industry, Ministry of Economy, UAE. He has received a number of gratitude and appreciation certificates for his leadership, diligent efforts in achieving multifunctional tasks, and effective contributions through memberships in a number of board of directors. He holds a master's in international politics from the American University, Washington, D.C., and bachelor's from the UAE University. His Excellency is the head of UAE's negotiating team in the GCC and regional free trade negotiations, board of member of the UAE International Investor Council, honorary president of the Arab Chinese Center for International Exchange, vice president of the Annual Investment Forum, and many more to go. I would like to request His Excellency to kindly address the inaugural session.
Excellency, the Founder President, Dr. Johan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an honor to be here today, and I would like to thank AMITY University for putting together such an impressive lineup for global experts on an issue that is very important to UAE and to the region. We are living in times when innovation is the fuel that drives vision and creativity. It is not limited to the advanced nations, but it is essential to the growth of emerging economies as well. In fact, it is essential key to a sustainable growth globally. As you all may know, since its inception in 1971, the UAE has constantly been distinguished as an icon for innovation and creativity, enhancing its social and economic status and transforming into a primary destination for businesses. The UAE government has been particularly supportive of innovation becoming an integral part of the economic fabric. It has placed innovation as the cornerstone of its vision for the future and is making continuous efforts to establish a stimulating environment for innovation in the form of supportive institutions and laws. One of our most visible achievements is that the country's ranking in the Global Innovation Index has constantly gone up, and in 2018 we were ranked 38th globally and faced regionally, up from 41st position in 2016. These achievements are founded on a determined effort to ensure we remain on track with our innovation goals. For instance, in 2014, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of UAE and ruler of Dubai, established the National Innovation Strategy, which clearly sets all the guidances and targets with the end goal of becoming one of the leading and most innovative nations in the world by 2021, which is very difficult efforts and task for us and for the team who are working with Sheikh Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the latest report, which is published by WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, just recently, last month, on Technology Trend 2019. And that report, around 28 scientists work on that report. And they found about 340,000 patent families were registered, and more than 1.6 million scientific papers related to artificial intelligence were published from 1960 until nearly 2018. The number of patent applications filed annually in the AI grew 6.5% annually since 2012 to 2017. Research conducted by the International Data Corporation, IDC, found that the biggest opportunity for AI in the Middle East and African region is in the financial sector, where it is estimated that 25% of all AI investment in the region predicted for 2021 will be spent on developing AI solutions. In light of the UAE government's efforts to achieve digital transformation, the value of e-commerce in the country is expected to reach 100 billion by 2020, 100 billion dirhams, according to World Economic Reform reports. To add to that, the UAE will also account for 40% of total e-commerce in the Middle East by 2020. The second edition of the IMD World Digital Competitiveness Ranking 2018 saw an improvement in the global ranking of the UAE, allowing it to reach 17th place. Ladies and gentlemen, the UAE has also been very determined about the fourth industrial revolution, which is evident for the strategies and institutions put in place to ensure that new technologies such as AI and blockchain are the engine of UAE's future growth. According to PwC's 2017, the contribution of AI to the global economy will increase to 15.5 trillion by 2030. And AI will contribute $96 billion or 13% to the UAE's GDP by 2030. In October 2017, the UAE government launched UAE Strategy for Artificial Intelligence. And I'm honored to be member of the board of the Artificial Intelligence Council of UAE. This is the first such strategy of its kind in the region. And to promote government performance and create an innovative and high productive environment by means of investing in AI and its applications across multiple dimensions. The strategy is mainly to ensure best utilization of all resources and invest in all available potential in creative manners that accelerate the execution of developmental projects. As it stands, the UAE's AI strategy currently covers developing applications and capabilities in 9 sectors, comprising of transport, health, space, renewable energy, water, technology, education, environment, and traffic. The UAE has implemented 26 mechanisms to adopt AI, which include the recent launch of related academic programs in the country's schools and universities, in line with expected future job opportunities. Research centers have also been established to develop various national sectors and prepare them for adopting AI. Recently, the World Economic Forum, we witnessed the launch of the first of its kind Emirates Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, 4IR. It comes as no surprise to me that the UAE was chosen as the country to host the center, as this center completely aligns with the UAE strategy for the future, for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, which is aimed at establishing a competitive, innovation, and knowledge-based economy. We have also been working closely with other countries to explore opportunities for business and investment in this field. In 2018, the UAE Minister for Artificial Intelligence and Invest India signed a memorandum of understanding for the India-UAE Artificial Intelligence Bridge. The partnership will generate an estimated $20 billion in economic benefits during the next decade. Besides AI, blockchain is the other major technology that has shaken the way we do business. We cannot deny that the world is witnessing a rapid adoption of blockchain strategy, and according to the World Economic Forum, blockchain could boost trade by more than $1 trillion by 2028. By removing barriers and streamlining trade processes, technologies such as blockchain could facilitate up to 1.1 trillion of new trade volume. We also set up the Global Blockchain Council, an initiative that includes 42 government entities and private companies to discuss the best applications in blockchain technologies. The UAE seeks to be a major hub for developing AI techniques and legislations, so that we can leverage the flexible regulatory frameworks and comprehensive strategies established by the UAE leadership to support entrepreneurs, emerging businesses, and SMEs, and attract local and foreign direct investments to fund innovative ideas in emerging cross-sectors, including AI and smart city applications. From Expo 2020 to smart city initiatives, AI is becoming the foundation for organizations to react to people's needs in real time, predict how government services will transfer citizen experiences, and ensure that cost, security, and innovation are optimized. We must not forget that to realize the full scale of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, particularly in the manufacturing sector, an international initiative to shift retrain skills toward digitalization is needed urgently. This is why it is so important to enable collaboration between stakeholders across the sector, including policymakers, the private sector, academic institutions, and civil society leaders. And forums, conferences such as this conference provide us with the right platform to collaborate, network, and discuss these issues and come up with effective solutions. On this note, I would like to wish this conference all the success and thank you for AMITY University for organizing this wonderful event.
Thank you very much. A pioneering visionary who follows the 4 E's, edge, enthusiasm, excellence, and execution in all walks of life, who is an inspiration for all of us in the AMITY family. Dear audience, we are proud and privileged today to have amongst us our respected founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir. Sir, I would like to request you to kindly give your blessings to the gathering.
I am extremely happy to be here. The inauguration is being done today, not because I was not there yesterday. The reason was that in this auditorium, His Excellency Abdullah Al-Karam has invited for quite some time back 500 or more principals and teachers from all renowned schools of Emirates. So this hall was booked till early afternoon, late afternoon. So I told to Khatri that program we should not change. And these all principals and students, principals and faculty members and teachers are our worthy guests. So Khatri, that was the reason that you are doing it today. I'm very happy to be among such distinguished personalities from various walks of life. Before I start saying something, I will request Madhusun Shetty to just please come near me, Dr. Madhusun Shetty, and Dr. Deepak Garg also. Mr. Amol Chauhan, just come near me for a minute. Mr. Ajit Chauhan also, please stand near me. You must have seen that I just came here to shake hands with Madhusun Shetty. On 25th of January, there was a big convocation at our AMITY University, Rajasthan. And we gave him honorary doctorate, honorary professorship there. And last minute I was told that he's exceedingly expert, exceedingly talented person in AI. So I told to Dr. Vajayat to try to facilitate the logistic and bring him here, because I want anybody and everybody who is expert to be associated with this crusade. So I'm glad that you could come. Again, Dr. Deepak Garg, I came to know, I have been knowing him for quite a few years, but lately I came to know that he is exceptional talented expert in AI and doing a lot of work in AI. I requested him last minute, and I'm glad that you accepted my request and you are here. Thank you very much. Mr. Amol Chauhan studied 14 years in AMITY International School, Delhi. And then he went to study engineering, and in 2009 got 10 offers from Stanford, Harvard, Carnegie Mellon, Wharton, and other Yale, MIT. And he opted to study in the Harvard, his engineering, computer science. So I brought him here because he would help a lot. He is looking after the venture capital of the AMITY group, and my mission is to invest in 1,000 startups all over the world. And now, after I see AI, I think we'll do a lot investment in AI to bring this forward. Thank you. Mr. Ajit Chauhan, you tell yourself your programs. I never knew that he has so much. I never knew till yesterday that he is doing so much in AI. Dr. Ajit Chauhan, just tell 2 minutes what wonders you are doing with your courses.
Right. Thank you, Founder President. These courses, like Siddharth Maheshwari mentioned, under the Careers of Tomorrow, which are run by AMITY University online. These are online blended programs that we run, but the key question that we asked ourselves while running various degree programs and diploma programs and various management and IT programs was that what are the skills required by the future skills force that is coming into the corporate generation or into companies in today's day and age? Is it to stay competitive or is it to stay relevant? Now, to stay relevant in today's day and age, without learning programs in artificial intelligence or blockchain or machine learning or big data science, the workforce will not excel. And the millennials that are coming into the future workforce and academia will blame the university and institutions for not teaching them and equipping them with those relevant skills. So under the banner of Careers of Tomorrow, like Siddharth already gave the presentation, we launched programs in blockchain, in big data science, in machine learning. And these are all online blended learning programs, which we're teaching from India. And eventually we'll also be opening centers for face-to-face training as well. So thank you, Mr. President.
Charu Jain, can you just jump at the stage here? Charu Jain. Ajay Rana. Charu Jain, hurry up. You must be here. Hurry up. Are you here? Why I'm presenting her, I came to know that she has just completed her PhD in AI. When did you submit your thesis?
So I submitted 2 years back, but then I was blessed with twins, so I was on leave.
Okay.
So you only conferred me on 2nd of
Topic was AI.
Yes, sir.
What was the exact theme? What was the exact theme of your AI?
Sir, I worked on offline signature verification using artificial neural network.
Right, very good.
So I basically used artificial neural networks techniques and had made a system where we can distinguish the original signatures with the forged ones. He is my co-guide.
Very good. Yarana, very good. Very good. Thank you. I think we should have here in our campus PhD fellows doing specifically research on AI. Ramchandranji, please see that within no time, 5 PhD fellows registered, those who do AI. I told that I'm very happy to be among you. The history of this campus is, I came 5 times because when any of my campus is in the process of procuring land, then I'm very particular that that decision is the right decision because that goes for not only decades, from centuries. I came 5 times. Our chancellor accompanied me, Dr. Nagpal accompanied me, Dr. Vajayat, and every time they show me a land, and I silently go back to my car. They knew that I didn't like it. They were all disappointed. And 6th time, I again went to the car, but before boarding the car, I told, buy this land, this is the right place. Where you are sitting today, because it has sufficient place to extend. So there are so many important things. Your presence, the innovation in Emirates, you breathe here innovation, and every time I learn here, I come here, I learn something. I don't think there is any other country in the world where such things, maybe you say Ministry of Happiness, Ministry of Innovation, and all these programs, His Excellency, the ruler of Dubai and Abu Dhabi and other Emirates have done. So I think we are very lucky and we are very fortunate to be here so that when you go back, you will have much more idea about the importance of innovation. I am very glad to have His Excellency Abdullah Al Salem here. Sir, we are so proud and privileged to have you always here. I am also very proud to have His Excellency Muhammad Abdullah with us, because these are the persons, those who have been always supporting us, guiding us, advising us. All other dignitaries sitting here and in front of me. AI is an area where there is no limit of research. I do the things about which the others do not think up to the end. When I saw that Khatri is doing this seminar, second time through IEEE Emirates sponsored, because IEEE, Dr. S.N. Singh will confirm me, are very selective. They don't stand behind any seminar or any organization, any university, until they are not convinced that is up to the standard of IEEE. Am I right, S.N. Singh Saab? That is correct. So, I again congratulate and compliment IEEE that they have given this opportunity. The Government of India, Ministry of Science and Technology, has selected 8 universities from all over the country and given them, funded by them, Technology Enabling Centers, TEC. So when they gave us this center, I was not having so much idea that I will include AI in that. The center's job is that we, as AMITY University, Noida, will support all industrial houses, educational institutions, MSME, medium, small, and institution, the industry, to support them for the production and manufacturing. So I think Dr. Srimamurthy, we should include specifically AI in our this activity so that we can have benefit for all Indian activities. While coming over here, I was thinking that I will be facing such exceptional experts from all over the world. I've read about almost about all of you. I must compliment Khatri that he could gather such galaxy of experts. I again repeat from 35, 40 countries, this is not a simple job. He must have worked day and night. He must have worked day and night. Now, because he has worked day and night, my campus had worked day and night, you people have come, taken a lot of trouble to come all over the world. Now what to do? You people go to the dozens of seminars, dozens of conferences, dozens of workshops. But I want that this, your presence, is something special. And I will be now announcing, after this conference, a program, consortium of brilliant brains of AI. Consortium, we'll have to think of the right name, consortium of brilliant brains of AI, and I would like to have 1,000 members from 100 countries. As Dr. Srimamurthy told you, mission synergy of brains. Somebody thinks alone, sitting on the table, but if 2 colleagues sit, they think that is synergy of brain of 2. I thought if there is a synergy of brain of 1,000 people, will it not be revolutionary? Will it not be a crusade? So that consortium will have 1,000 people from industry, from research, from academia, and government circles so that we can bring this AI very fast in research and implementation. So all my people sitting over here, it is now a job to you that 1,000 member of consortium, and we should show that this AI can really help in production everywhere. I've studied a lot. I asked my people to bring me everything out of these websites, and they gave me 1 meter high staple that in which country what is being done. And I think I came to know many things. I don't think there is any other at the moment area which will come to mind spontaneously which has such unending scope of AI. Therefore, all my worthy participants, I would say that we are very fortunate to have you here because we are attending an international conference which is going to move the industrial, commercial area in the various fields. And I don't think, Khatri, there is anything else which can bring such revolutionary change than AI. And the contribution will go to you all. The history will write your name that there was a conference on 4th, 5th, and 6th at AMITY campus, Dubai, and all you came. Your photos will be there in the website because you are the torchbearer for this great initiative of 1,000 members of consortium. I would request that anybody want to be part of this will be highly grateful, thankful. Then we'll be holding the conferences in different countries at different intervals because this is an area which will help very much for the development of the industry and commerce. I was reading that Google, Apple, and others, they are all investing a lot, a large number of billions of dollars in this area. It means there is a scope because these big industry houses would never bring such high investment. Facebook, Amazon, they will not bring such high investment if there is not unending scope for the development and growth of industry. So you are part of this area, this venture, part of this revolutionary movement. So I think this is something what you have done by coming over here is greatly to be appreciated. I am also very grateful here to our Dr. Shilpamurthy ji, Dr. Nagpal ji, Dr. Vajayat, Ajit sitting over here. SN Singh Saab, we are so grateful to you that you spare your time. And most especially our very distinguished guest. Yes. Acha, kahan बैठी हो? नीचे? यहाँ बुलाओ. एक कुर्सी लगा दो. Dr. Fatima, I told him I want to meet you. Could you please just come here and sit near us? It is all because of you that we are having such motivation to be sponsored by you. लेके आओ.
We have AICAI’2019 which we have launched. Right. We will come up with the program in Dubai also.
Right. कुर्सी और डलवा लो. एक कुर्सी ले आओ फटाफट. I wanted to meet you and compliment you and congratulate you for sponsoring us. The name IEEE adds a lot of to the, hello, please. Adds to the renown of the conference, and nice that you brought here. Thank you. Give a big clap for our IEEE.
You can also launch AICAI, sir.
What is it?
After MIT and CME, we have launched
AICAI.
Yes, sir.
At AMITY University.
We will start at Dubai also next year, sir.
Right. Our web also says that we have launched AI at AMITY University campus Noida. After who are?
Sir, I would like to inform August gathering that after MIT and Carnegie Mellon University, AMITY University Uttar Pradesh has launched a very unique program, BTech Artificial Intelligence, and it was under leadership of Honorable Chancellor. And we are the first in India to launch this program, and with blessing of Honorable Founder President, we will launch this Bachelor in Technology AI program in our Dubai campus also, which gets controlled from Noida campus.
Very
it's a new initiative. Thank you.
So Ramchandran, can you think of launching this program, BTech AI, at this campus also? Because I want that this campus becomes one of the most research innovation-oriented campus in the world. Dr. Srimurthy told you, I'll repeat these 4 missions. These are the pillar and secret of success. Mission, as you told, synergy of brains. If we can have synergy of the all brains, those who are sitting over here, it will be like an explosion of an atom bomb. Nothing like that, because synergy of brains. I have studied 40 years. Most of the people utilize their potential, utilize their brain 5, 7 to 8%. 99% people. But 1% people utilize their brain to 50% and their potential 60%, 80%. These top people in the world, they are not different than you and anybody else. But they have decided once that I must utilize my potential which is available within me, in me, to 70, 80%, and they have made the history in the world. So I would say after I see you all here, I think from now onwards, you will also be feeling determined in the AI area. You know everything, you are experts. You know much more than me. So we utilize our brain so that we contribute a lot. And I think this will be so useful. Dr. Khatri, you have really done a miracle. It is a work of day and night to do this conference. In December, you want to do something, Vajayat, what is that? What is that? What is that topic in December? Already, he told me that he wants to do. What is in this conference in December?
In December, we'll be launching a new conference called International Conference in Computational Intelligence and Knowledge Economy. And this will be also IEEE sponsored. We have sought the sponsorship from IEEE.
So, in December. Yeah. Have you fixed some dates?
Not precisely.
But invite all of them. Invite all of them.
It'll be mid-December.
Right, okay, very good. Very good. So I was telling that mission, synergy of brains. Then what is very important? Sometimes you close your eyes and say in your whole life, you have worked very hard, neglecting your health, neglecting your family, no regular time to eat. But what is the outcome of your efforts? You will see, you will be surprised. In spite of this all hard work, the outcome was not sufficient. So I am the first to tell to all my people, whatever you do, there should be outcome. Therefore, after this conference, I think today I am going to meet some brilliant brains separately, and we'll fix a plan, a strategy, how together we can move further. That is the mission outcome. Then mission connect. What we are doing today with you, we are trying to connect, establish a connect with you so that your brain, your mind, your ideas, and from all AMITY group, we combine, we connect with each other. The next mission you have heard, mission impossible. I called my people in the area of science and innovation and technology at AMITY University campus, Noida. I told I want to make mission impossible. They told, sir, we have never heard it. What is it? I told this mission is swim or drown, to be polite. But if I can be a little more impolite, do or die. Who want to be part of this mission? Everybody raised his hand. Yes, I want to be part of this mission because this sounds something exceptional. So we have made mission impossible. Because in life, it must be about 10 years back, I came once here, one media person, I think Gulf News, the Khalij time, asked me, sir, what is the secret of your success? So I never thought myself. I must tell you, the secret of success should be of every one of you. Success by compulsion. I have declared today 1,000 funding to startups. I have declared today 1,000 members of the consortium. Do you think that when I come after 2-3 years and there is no progress, would anybody of them respect me? So therefore, success by compulsion. Tell the things which other things is unbelievable, not possible. But if you do it, then they salute you. So I think because I like you all here, I am trying to tell you how to make your life more worthy living, more successful. Everybody is having a limited years of life, but if you, within that period, do the things that others learn out of that, that is why I brought Amol and Ajit with me, so that they further carry on this mission. Our Chancellor just sent me a message that he could not come from New Delhi, had some very urgent meeting. He has messaged me that he's viewing all this conference from beginning to end, because Dr. Atul Chauhan is so much interested in the campus. I think Vajayat or Ramachandran will share with me how much pains he's taking for development of the center, and the specialty of Emirates and Dubai, innovation. I try to, when I wake up, I think innovation. When I eat, I think innovation. When I go to bed, I think innovation. And when I dream, I think innovation. Recently, I told to my people that I want to have a very special project, which nobody would have thought of. I want to do the recording of the dreams and file a patent in my name. People say, the interpretation of dreams. Thousands of people have written books on that, thousands of people. But nobody has thought and nobody has dared to think, record the themes. You get up in the morning, you forget what you dreamt. So one wife told, oh, that will be very dangerous for my husband, what he dreams, if we come to know what he has dreamt in the night. I told, that will be recorded only after recording, permission will be taken from the person whose dream has been recorded. So I am having on this board psychologist, neurologist, imaging people, and psychotherapist, and all. Why I'm telling it, this is at the moment looks impossible, but it will be made possible because in today's science and innovation, there is nothing which is impossible. So once again, His Excellencies, once again to all those here, I'm so proud because a new chapter in my life is emerging, in emerging technologies with the help of you all. Help me, and when I meet a few of them in the afternoon today, tell me how it goes further. You tell me, you know it better, and then we'll make a movement. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Founder President Sir. I would now like to request respected Founder President Sir to kindly release the abstract book and preceding announcement. I would now like to request upon Dr. Ajay Rana, Director, AMITY Technical Placement Center, for vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected Honorable Founder President, sir, esteemed delegates on the dais, off the dais, and the researcher come across the world. Today we have a great day in the UAE. Why? The two main important things. The Pope that they visit the UAE, and the second important thing about the father of the modern education in India, Dr. Ashok Kumar, that have visited this university. So I request you all give a huge round of applause for our Honorable Founder President, sir. So with your permission, I shared 2 or 3 important things about our Honorable Founder President, sir, and our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir. We think about AI, but I'm with AMITY for last 2 decades. I learned a lot of things by the blessings of our Honorable Founder President, sir, as well as my mentor and guru, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir. And the 2 important things. One, we are the first university in the country, not in India, but across the globe, that launched the Education 4.0 with the help of industry and the academia. Second important thing that we think about the AI, IoT and all these things. Our Honorable Founder President, sir, before the 2 decades earlier, we have launched this program. I correlate about these things with respect to the latest technology. That is the Bhag. And the concept behind this, not only the Bhag, but AI, IoT, AI, IOE, and the AI, IOV. And the most important thing, why this IOV? We are in the nation of this technology front of point of view. And you are surprised that this the ICT, and sir, according to your views in the the conference, sir announced that not ICT at that time, and you believe that around 2003 and 2004, ICT that done the peak word, and the Founder President, sir, introduced the one word, not information communication technology, ICD, information communication. If you are not able to communicate your idea, transfer your idea, then die. That is ICD. An important thing about the AI and the IoT, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, yes, only 5 to 7% entire revenue across the globe that they invest about the heavy big players like the Apple, Amazon, Microsoft and all, only 5 to 7%. Next about AI, IOE, that is important thing. The investment by the corporate world, investment by the education personalities, about not more than 16 to 25%. But the important thing about the visionary person, I use the one word, the father of modern education in Indian education system with respect to our Honorable Founder President. And the word is that AI, IOV. And you are surprised that we are the first university include in our course curriculum from the first semester onwards with respect to BTech or with respect to MTech or MBA, any courses, there's the behavioral science. And the behavioral science, IOV around more than 20 to 25%, more than 45 to 60% population across the world use AI and IOV, that is Internet of Values, how to use these technologies, how to use these systems. So with this point, I say that Education 4.0 as well as the IOV, it's my duty to produce this vote of thanks. So thank you all the professors, scientists, scholars, doctoral students who have traveled from the different countries to attend this conference. And we are sure that you enjoy the stay in Dubai. Thank you all. Shukrana.
Thank you, Dr. Rana. With this, we come to the end of the inaugural session of the AMITY's International Conference on Artificial Intelligence 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request all to join us for a group photograph with the Founder President, sir, and chief guests around the staircase area. Later, please join us for tea in the pre-function area, followed by technical sessions. Wishing you all a great conference day ahead. Ma salama.